In my last 2-box penny hunt, we found a nice wheat cent collection dump. Unfortunately, none of those wheat cents could be used in my Dansko Lincoln penny album, so we're still stuck at 209 of the 234 cents slotted through 284 boxes. We have 2 more boxes in front of me from that exact same bank, and I'm hoping we can get on some wheat cents for the book or maybe another wheat cent collection dump. Hey everyone, it's RobFindsTreasure and welcome back to my channel. We have a 2-box penny hunt today in our quest to slot another cent in my album. Obviously, these are Dallas-Fort Worth boxes. They're the exact same bank. I picked up 2 boxes from that bank right after I got that nice wheat cent collection dump. Now, it did take me the next day, and I don't see any wheat cents on the bottoms when I check through the holes in them, but they are circulated boxes, and it does look like we have a good amount of copper in them. Now, because they're DFW boxes, we're probably not going to get that many Canadian cents, but of course, we'll be keeping an eye out for those because so far, through the first 98 boxes worth of registered hunts, we have 68 of the 115 small cents that these Canadian albums hold. Now, I'll give you guys a look at the books at the end when I compare all of today's finds to them to see if we have any upgrades or additions, but for now, we're going to get right to the hunt. I'm going to crack open this very first box, and let's see if we have anything on the top side that looks promising. All right. Maybe I'll crack it open. Holy cow. All right. There we go. Well, the top side does not look as good as the bottom side for copper, but we do have some copper enders. I don't see any wheat cent enders. I guess we'll just go ahead and crack open the rolls and see what's inside. You guys know what's next. As soon as I have a find, my first find of box number 1, I'll bring you back in. Wish me luck, and let's hope we can get something slotted in one of the books today. Well, it took 10 rolls to find our first wheat cent, and it's going to be an oldie. Take a look at this. 1917 Philadelphia. Unbelievable. Can't get mad at that. I mean, it took us 10 rolls, like I said, but if we're going to find teens wheat cents every 10 rolls, I'll definitely take it. 1 wheat cent on the board, 10 rolls in. Let's find some more. Roll number 16, wheat cent number 2 is a 1942 Philadelphia. Roll 21, we have our third wheat cent, reverse facing, 1946 Philadelphia. We're now on roll number 35 of the first box, and we've made it to our 4th wheat cent of the box. And that's going to be a 1951 Denver. Roll number 41 of the hunt's going to give us a couple of wheat cents for numbers 5 and 6. The 5th one is a 1958 Denver last year that they minted the wheat cent. And right back here, I saw it peeking out. Wheat cent number 6 is a 1947 Denver. Roll number 45. Wheat cent number 7 is a 1955 out of Denver. Roll number 46. We have another wheat cent for number 8, another 1942 Philly. Well, we finished that first penny box of this 2-box hunt. It was definitely lighter on wheat cents than I thought it would be based on the copper. Only 8 wheat cents, and we kicked it off with a nice early teens, 1917. It's not the DDO. I did double check. Either way, we got 8 wheat cents on the board. It's about below average for me, but not that far below average, and we have a second box. Like I said, the copper was good, 3 pounds, 5 ounces. So a lot of copper in that box. So I really thought as we were going through it, I'd see more Wheaties, just didn't. We got 2 Canadian cents, which is good for my area, a 1986 and a 1991. We won't need those though. 3 1959s, I keep them because they're transition year and they're copper, but nothing valuable in them. And then 1 pretty toasty 1969S, not the DDO of course. 1 box down, 1 box to go. Let me go ahead and slide the second box over. This one looked about the same as the last one on the holes in the bottom, but hopefully it produces more Wheaties for us. And if not more, maybe something for the book would be nice. All right, let's crack it open and take a peek. Well, no wheat cent enders that I can see. Copper looks about average. So let's continue with the hunt. Hopefully we can find 12 in this box. That'll give us 20 for the 2-box hunt, and we'll have a 10 per box average. I'll be back when I find my first find in box number 2. We literally just cracked open the very first roll, and about the 3rd coin in, we have a wheat cent. Hopefully this is a good sign of good things to come, and it's a 44D. So we can double check it for that D over S over mint mark. I have found one before. That's not going to be it, but still a mint marked 40s wheat cent for the board. Roll 3 of the second box. Second box seems like it's going to be pretty good. We already have that 1 wheat cent, and this roll has 2. Right in front of us in the front is a 1942 Denver. We'll take that one. And peeking out back here for wheat cent 11 now of the hunt. And that's a 1940 Philadelphia. We're on roll number 6, and maybe this is the sister box to that collection dump because it's starting off really hot. I don't want to jinx it, but we've got 2 more wheat cents now. This will make number 12 and 13, and that's already 5 for box number 2. And that's an oldie, 1937 Philadelphia. We don't need it, but it's still nice to see. And number 13 is a 52 Denver. Roll number 9, wheat cent number 14. A 52 Philly this time. Roll number 64 of the hunt, wheat cent number 15 of the hunt. And that's another 1940 Philadelphia. Roll number 69, wheat cent number 16. 52 San Francisco, and I think we have all 3 from 52. Roll number 75 of the hunt, and we now have 17 wheat cents. And that's a 1958 Denver. 17 wheat cents means we have 9 wheat cents in the first half of this box with another half to go. Well, we're already on roll number 43 of the second box, roll number 93 of the hunt. And ever since the last update, 18 rolls worth, this box has gotten completely silent. Just listen. Anyways, I bring you in now because 18 rolls later, we finally have wheat cent number 18, which makes the 10th of this box, but the first in the last 18 rolls is just a 1946 Philadelphia. So the box looked like it was going to be a hot box, and it really slowed down here at the end. Hopefully we find a few more wheat cents. 2 more would make 20. That's the goal. I'll be back if I have another find. Well, we finished that second box of this 2-box hunt, and it's unfortunate how hot that box started and then only produced 1 wheat cent in the final 25 rolls to give us 18 on the board. The good news is it still gave us 10 in the second box. 18 overall is not bad. I wish we had a couple more, but we don't. The best 2 finds of the 2 boxes is going to be the 1917 Philadelphia as well as the 1937 Philadelphia. Based on the board, I don't think we have any upgrades or additions as far as wheat cents are concerned. Maybe one of the shiny ones, we'll have to see. We got those 2 Canadians, that's it. We ended up with 6 1959s, 3 nice copper cents, a 61p, a 63p, and a 65p. We also got 4 69S's, no DDOs. Copper was good. 5 pounds and 12 ounces in the 2 boxes. And even though we had over 3 pounds in the first box, the second box was no slouch with over 2.5 pounds. We'll take it. Let me go ahead now and compare all the finds to the album to see if we have any upgrades or additions, although I don't think we do, but let me just make sure we don't. And I'll be back with a look at the books and some final thoughts on today's hunt. Well, I've compared all of today's finds to the albums, and of course, as expected, no upgrades, no additions yet again, and of course, with only 2 Canadian small cents, we didn't use either of those. Now, after 286 boxes searched, we're still hard stuck at 209 out of the 234 wheat cents we need for the book, and honestly, some of these I thought I'd find by now, but of course, a lot of these are under 50 million minted, other than the steel cents. Might have to visit some Coinstars to find those, but we'll keep looking. We'll keep seeing if we can add anything to the book, especially any upgrades like some red wheat cents, if we can find some nice examples in the future hunts. As far as the Canadian small cents, we've actually officially hunted 100 boxes worth of US cents and kept track of them, and we're still stuck at 68 out of the 115. It seems like the more modern ones are tough to find, past 2002, as well as the King George VI and V, of course. Hopefully, despite that second box getting really cold, you guys still enjoyed this 2-box hunt. If you did, I'd appreciate that thumbs up. And as always, everyone, happy hunting, and thanks for watching.